So this guy was a national hero in many ways, with Team Canada on the World Hockey program. Twice an Olympian for Canada, won bronze in '68. Big player in the OHA, big player in the NHL, big player in the WHA, OHA Senior League, the WHL, AHL, CHL, you name it, he probably did it. Now, this guy came into the Father Bauer program and was sort of their unofficial number one for quite a number of years. And today we're going to be talking about the great career of the late, great Ken Broderick. Now, born February 16th, 1942, he came to major prominence, ladies and gentlemen, with the OHA's Toronto Marlies. His best season, of course, came in 1960, where he played 48 games with the side, with a 3.75 average and 4 shutouts. Now, after the Marlies in 61, he played for the Brampton 7-Ups in 62 before finding his way with the Canadian national team. He also played with the University of British Columbia in the CIAU and the Vancouver Canucks in 66 before going back to the national program, 67 and 68, again winning bronze in Grenoble with probably one of the most balanced Father Bauer teams of that generation. Now, 69, he ended up with the Phoenix Roadrunners of the WHL, then with the Iowa Stars and Phoenix Roadrunners of the CHL and WHL, but finally got to the NHL in 1970 with 7 games with Minnesota, with a 2-4 record in 7 contests. Now, 71, he played with the Galt Hornets of the OHA, 71 as well with Oakville of the OHA, then back to the major pros in 72 with San Diego with an 18-16-7 record. San Diego second year was one of his best in minor pro with 294 average, 23-21 and 6. Then split time with the Boston Bruins, Boston Braves, and the Gulls in 74. Played 5 games with Boston with a 2-2-1 record. He still was an NHL rookie, ladies and gentlemen. Now with the Braves that year, he played 6 games. With the Gulls, he played 4. Now 75, he found himself again in the Bruins system. He played 15 games with the Bruins with a 7-6 record, and also skated in 3 games with Rochester and 2 with the Broom Dusters of the NHL. Now 76, he found himself back in the AHL with Rochester, putting up some really solid numbers, 42 games with a 3.21 average. Now the WHA came calling in 77, and this he's official rookie campaign, 18-1 record in 40 games with some really strong numbers, 3.49 average and 4 shutouts, including 3 playoff games. Now 78, he split time with Edmonton and Quebec, 33 games with a 11-13-1 record, and the goals against average was a little bit higher, but still some solid contests, and he played 2 games in the playoffs for Quebec, which ended his major pro career. So NHL, 11-12-1 in 27 games, WHA 29-31-2 with an 86% save percentage. But Ken Broderick was a lot more than being a very durable player. He allowed the Team Canada program to ride on his shoulders, ladies and gentlemen. And from the age of 15, ladies and gentlemen, to the age of 35, 36, again, he was one of our best Team Canada and solid goalies that were ever produced from that late 1950s era. He should have had more of a shot in the NHL, but I don't think he was a true backup. He could probably play 10 or 15 games. If they had a team like now, the NHL were to have a combination of backups, 50 games for the starter and 15 games each for the 2 backups, he would have been perfect. Not the biggest goalie as well, 5'10", 160. That might have caused a problem. But I still remember in 68, my God, he stood on his head, especially when he still had a chance to win the gold medal. But, winning bronze for Canada, where medals were tight for all Canadian Olympic teams in the 1960s, he brought a lot of pride and recognition to our national program. And, he still stands out. Again, some people in my generation talk about him, said, I never thought he would do as much with his career as he did. Because he wrote him off a little bit when he was in the university and, kind of mired in the Father Bauer program. A lot of goalies were coming up with expansion. And he didn't really benefit from expansion, which was quite bizarre. He eventually ended up with the Bruins. That's another story with the Bruins goaltending misery back in the day. They tried Plant, they tried Cheevers, Gilbert, Ross Brooks, different people. So it was pretty weird behind the Buffalo Gate, Boston Cage, and of course the WHA players that came in as well. So that's the legend of Ken Broderick. Thanks for listening. Bye.